MavsSportsRadio.com bring you guys live coverage of the Western Conference Finals, Mavs versus Thunder. Mavs beat the Thunder 121 to 112 tonight. Dirk goes off 48 points, a historic night, 24 for 24 from the free throw line. Also, you're going to see some interviews with the coaches, Kevin Durant. So stay tuned, RFSportsRadio.com, RF Sports Radio TV. NBA.
Season in the playoffs is a new opportunity for us. After '06, obviously, we had a great run and fell up short. So since then, every year this is a new opportunity for us, and we're just trying to go for it.
Dirk, I don't know how you say bulletproof in German, but were you feeling pretty good about what you put up 39 shots and missed 3?
Yeah, I mean, I was really looking for my shot early. Was working a lot on my shot. Obviously, we had a week off. Was in the gym a lot every night, and it paid off. Had some really looked for my shot early, and was able to get a good rhythm. And for a shooter, obviously, when the first couple go in, it's even better for the confidence, and just attack from there. So yeah, it was a good game. I think our bench was really great attacking. Jet. JJ Barrera there in the fourth quarter ran like 6-7 times just straight up pick and roll. He was able to get in the lane and shoot a big 3. So everybody came through for us tonight.
Dirk, how would you compare this performance individually compared to some of your other individual performances in the playoffs? Where does this stack up, given as you look at that stat sheet that you're looking at right now?
Well, it's a win. I mean, really, that's all I care about. It was a tough game 1, and they kept coming. And especially in the fourth quarter, I think we're up 10, and they kept making plays, and Durant kept making tough shots. So they were always right there, and it was only like a 4-point game there with a couple minutes to go. So the main thing is we found a way to win, and that's what it's all about. So numbers don't mean anything if you lose.
Usually you're pretty quick to pull the trigger down the stretch, you're a clutch guy. What was going through your mind on the play where you kicked it out to Terry for the 3 that pretty much put y'all up, sealed the deal?
Well, I had the ball on the high post, and I put it down going right, and I saw Westbrook really trying to go for the steal, and he really jumped in there. And at that point, I had Kidd on the wing and Jet on the deep corner, and Jet is usually our fourth quarter player, our finisher, and he made a tough shot there to kind of put us over the top. Like every year, every new season in the playoffs is a new opportunity for us. After '06, obviously, we had a great run and fell up short. So since then, every year, this is a new opportunity for us, and we're just trying to go for it.
Dirk, I don't know how you say bulletproof in German, but were you feeling pretty good about what you put up 39 shots and missed 3?
Yeah, I mean, I was really looking for my shot early. Was working a lot on my shot. Obviously, we had a week off. Was in the gym a lot every night, and it paid off. Had some really looked for my shot early, and was able to get a good rhythm. And for a shooter, obviously, when the first couple go in, it's even better for the confidence, and just attack from there. So yeah, it was a good game. I think our bench was really great attacking. Jet. J.J. Barrera there in the fourth quarter ran like 6-7 times just straight up pick and roll. He was able to get in the lane and shoot a big three. So everybody came through for us tonight.
Derek, how would you compare this performance individually compared to some of your other individual performances in the playoffs? Where does this stack up, given as you look at that stat sheet that you're looking at right now?
Well, it's a win. I mean, really, that's all I care about. It was a tough game one, and they kept coming, and especially in the fourth quarter. I think we're up 10, and they kept making plays, and Durant kept making tough shots. So they were always right there, and it was only like a 4-point game there with a couple minutes to go. So the main thing is we found a way to win, and that's what it's all about. So numbers don't mean anything if you lose.
Usually you're pretty quick to pull the trigger down the stretch, you're a clutch guy. What was going through your mind on the play where you kicked it out to Terry for the three that pretty much put y'all up, sealed the deal?
Well, I had the ball on the high post, and I put it down going right, and I saw Westbrook really trying to go for the steal, and he really jumped in there. And at that point, I had Kidd on the wing and Jet on the deep corner, and Jet is usually our fourth quarter player, our finisher. And he made a tough shot there to kind of put us over the top.
Dirk, talk a little. Which records did he set? I don't know. Anyway, he played great, obviously, and we had a long layoff, but guys worked hard during that period. Dirk spends a lot of time, working on his game, keeping himself ready, and he got going early. I thought he did a good job of mixing in drives with the jump shot, and getting to the bonus was big because that helped him get to the free throw line when we had a matchup advantage there.
Okay, a lot of the talk is going to be about Dirk getting to the free throw line. However, Oklahoma City got to the line 43 times. What are y'all going to have to do in game 2 to cut that down?
Yeah, I know. I mean, they got there a lot. We're going to have to quit fouling as much, obviously, as part of it. And this series is in large part going to be about the free throw line. When Durant and Westbrook get there a lot, they win. And so we were fortunate tonight. And look, we're going to have to play better. Westbrook had a very, very subpar game for him. I thought we did some good things against him, but I thought he also just had an off game. And look, we had a lot of loose possessions out there that we're going to have to clean up at both ends. I mean, I don't know how many times they drove and kicked it off and dunked the ball. Can't allow that to happen in a playoff series. I mean, it's just too easy. So, but I thought maybe the biggest key to the game was Marion coming back after he got his nose broken by Perkins, and because we need him out there to try to deal with Durant, and I mean, he was bleeding. He had things stuck up his nose. It was a really difficult situation, but we desperately needed him out there, and he got right back up, got those plugs or whatever he had in his nose, and got back out there as soon as he could. So, that was a big part of the game. And I thought Nowitzki was spectacular, and I thought the bench played well, and we had a lot of guys do good things.
Leading in that question on the bench.
And that's part of his greatness, is that he's so good that in efforts to prevent him from getting the ball, he draws a lot of fouls. And when you get to the bonus, he's going to make 24 out of 24. And so that kind of number is possible. But there are very few guys in this league that can do that. And unfortunately for us, one of the few others that can is Durant. And so we gotta keep our guard up, on both him and Westbrook.
It is hard, but both teams are very aggressive on the offensive end. Those guys did a great job putting pressure on us. Of course, you get on the free throw line and stops play. If you might be on a run, just stop your run. But that's a part of the game. You got to play through it. You got to come with a better effort. Next game. I think we were down 14, but we fought back and made it a game. And you just gotta keep pushing and stay positive and get ready for game 2.
Kevin, your coach said that your offense was plenty good enough. It was the defense, especially maybe on guys like Terry and Barrera, besides Dirk having a great game. Just talk about the defensive effort and how you guys have to improve there.
We have to do a better job of just helping each other out. The pick and roll is something that they did well tonight. But Ray got into the lane a few times. We just have to correct that. And you know, with Dirk, you know, got to make him. We can't put a jump shooter on the free throw line 24 times. We got to play a little smarter than that. And that goes with me. It starts with me, Russell, everybody. So we got to help each other out, man. That's the big thing.
Kevin, specifically, what makes Dirk so difficult to guard?
He's 7-foot jump shooter. And he shoots, you know, one-legged fadeaways.
Is that simple?
Yeah.
Kevin, you weren't the first guy to attempt to stop him, but you seem to get real frustrated with it. Tell us how the helpless feeling was, or what it was feeling like whenever you were on him.
I was trying to play physical, you know, try to knock the ball down a few times. I got 2 fouls. You know, I guess I got to play a little smarter. He's a strong guy, he's a tough guy to guard, but I think you can make up with that with just, you know, playing hard, and that's what I try to do. You know, he got to the free throw line.
Kevin, Coach had talked earlier about Chuck's performance and everything, but my question to you is about your other teammates stepping up and helping match what they're doing.
Yes. You know, I can bet my whole house that Russell Westbrook will go 3 for 15 again. People quote me on that. I think James Harden's going to give us a bigger push next game. He played well still. Guys like Daquan, he's going to come out and help us out as well. So I have a lot of faith in my teammates. I believe in them. And, you know, no matter if they miss 10 shots in a row, I'm still going to pass the ball. I'm still going to have trust in them. So that's what it's all about. You know, we got to lean on each other. One guy can't win a series. 2 guys can't win a series. So we got to stick together.